Welcome to Tech Fever, Play Everything's weekly tech podcast where we talk about the tech news of the week, everything from home theater to smart home to AI and robots and everything else in between. Every episode, we'll give you our favorite tech picks of the week. We'll give tech reviews when we have them, when we're playing with something new. You know what I mean? Big Kev? And
what's up?
You can get your question read live on air if you send it to TechFeverPodcast@gmail.com. I'm your host, Mike Doherty, and alongside me as always, Kevin Coello.
What's up, guys?
Got a lot of stuff going on right now today. You got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I've been playing with some bullshit. You know how it is.
Fun stuff though.
Yeah. We talked about it briefly last week, but I've been playing with the Nvidia broadcast.
And for folks who don't know, what is Nvidia broadcast? Brand new, hot off the presses.
Nvidia. Nvidia.
It's N.
Yeah, you say Nvidia.
Nvidia.
No, I don't think that's
I
right.
just don't think that's how English works.
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean? M. Mikey or M. Mikey? Is that how you say my name?
If you want it to be, you know what I mean?
K. Evan? That doesn't make any sense. It's just not how it works.
If that's what I was like, hey, call me K. Evan. You'd be like, all right, it's weird, but K. Evan it is.
Yeah,
right?
But here's the thing. I wouldn't say like, yeah, it's all right. You know?
Like when I met you, you were like, hey, man, you can call me Shannon if you want. And I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, I didn't say that, you know? I don't think I said you can call me Shannon.
That's what I remember.
Oh, man. Those are the days, huh? Kind of funny. Couldn't remember my name for the longest time, and they all called me 9 different names.
Yeah, it's true. But it's because you have so many names, you know? Cheeks, Mikey, Shannon, Doherty.
Okay, yeah. There's a couple other ones in there. I forgot. But Shannon was the biggest one.
Yeah. Anyway, so this NVIDIA broadcast, what it does is it brings in the audio feed, your speaker feed, like it sends out speaker feed, which I don't know. I haven't used that function because I don't have speakers, but it's supposed to clean that up too. And then your camera with your microphone. We saw this a little while ago where you can have like a vacuum going in the background and it like cleans it up. No vacuum, which is, can you hear the fan going on now?
No, but is the siren me or you? I think the siren's me.
I do not hear a siren. It's not getting picked up, so that's good. But let me turn this on. I have the fan going, aimed right at my face. This is how I like having the fan.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed by this.
Can you hear it? I'm going to turn it off. Okay, ready?
Okay, now turn it on. Gone. It's impressive. It's super impressive.
See,
what they were.
It's crazy because like I don't know what the difference is. So when I did it, I felt really dumb for a second where I was like, I really hope this works. And then the camera is dope. Now, I actually just switched my camera from the XT2, this little bad boy that I've been using for a while, which I really like, but I felt like I kept leaving it on, and I was like, that can't be good for the batteries. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be leaving them on all the time. So I actually had work by me a Sony a6400 to use from here. And so I stopped using my camera. So with that, I got the Sigma lens that we all have. It's a 16 millimeter Sigma lens with a 1.4 aperture, which means we get that cool bokeh effect. See it? Yeah. It's all blurry back there.
Beautiful.
But if you don't have that, you can do, let's see, background blur. And I can turn on here, and you can see with like my button up here how it's like in and out. If that wasn't there, it adds to it, right?
Yeah. So what you're saying is you gotta cut your hair.
Hold on. Let me switch over to the Brio, which won't have it. Ooh, I don't know if the Brio can take all this brightness. Hold on.
There we go.
Okay, so this is the Brio, right? You're running the mill Logitech Brio. Let's see if I can switch the settings to.
Man, the difference is night and day. For audio listeners,
we are
going through all the different he's showing you the different cameras, and he's showing you the effect that you can have on the NVIDIA broadcast. So if you do have something like the Brio, you would be able to actually do like a bokeh blur effect on the background, and it works
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah, so this is it right now. It's like at 50% right now. Put that there.
You're so pink.
Let me. Yeah, I don't know why it's pink, but that doesn't matter. That's not what we're talking about. This is now 75%, and then let's go to 100. It is blurry as shit behind me, you know.
Why do you like it so blurred?
I mean, I don't. I'm just showing the kids what they can
but,
do
like,
with it. Like this is at 10%. Like I think even this effect is kind of cool.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Let me now switch over to. Yeah, let me switch back to the 4K. Bam. God, I just don't think the Brio likes all the lights that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then now instead of background, let's turn that off and then just do background. No, let's do the auto framing because I love this feature. Okay, and then it follows you.
It's like, you look like, it looks like a TikTok video.
I don't have any use for this, but I feel like maybe if I streamed, this would be something I'd want. Also, this is a zoom at 50%. This is now 100%.
It's a lot. It's a lot of Kevin's face on the screen being followed. But I do love, it's so impressive what they were able to do with this software.
Yeah, it really is. And this is available for free. Oh, there we go. This is available for free if you have any RTX card. I believe on the computer you're currently using, you could install this because you have a 2080, right?
No. Oh yeah, the one I'm currently on right now is a 2080. I was able to download it on the one in my room, which doesn't have an RTX card.
Just won't. Yeah, but it won't work.
So it's free still. It just won't work. So you do have to have an RTX card.
Right, but like it's kind of silly to get a piece of software that won't work.
Well, I have it. You know what I mean?
Some ideas for those thinkers out there. What can you do? So currently, what I'm actually doing is I have a green screen effect going on. So my background is fake. That's not a real background right there, right? Huh?
Yeah. No, it's awesome if you don't have the means to be able to get like a bokeh effect from a camera that you're currently streaming on.
Or you don't want to have a giant green screen behind you. You can just use this and it works really well. And then if you layer it correctly, like I was playing with this earlier where it's like, all right, let's see, what's a good one? Here, pixels. Now I'm all pixelated and then using, where's voice mod? Let's see.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working.
So we have an anonymous user here today doing an interview.
Right, exactly. You come and tell secrets and tell drama. It's like me at work sometimes. It's not a big deal. You know, I get upset about it, but no one listens.
I love it. So the blur effect's my favorite fucking effect that I've seen so far.
The pixelation effect, or
yeah, that's what I meant. The pixelation effect.
Well, because the blur effect. Remember, we have this one too.
Correct. No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. I don't know why it looks like that on you.
But yeah, it's just like the tools that you have access to. There's so much you can do. It's just a matter of thinking on like how to play with it. Oh no.
I hate him so much.
Well, hold on. Okay, I'm coming back. It's fascinating what you can do, and like all of these things, those were all plugins that did I talk about last week? Someone mentioned on this show where they were like, "Hey, why don't you use these plugins?" And I was like, "That's a great question. I'm gonna look into that." And then I did, and turns out those plugins are really useful. It was
it the transition one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so that's what started me down that thing. Right?
Alex.
Looked into transitions.
That was that was the listener, Alex.
Oh, thank you, Alex. You opened my mind to some shit that I didn't know about. I figured out how to use the voice modulator. There was a YouTube video that I saw that like it was like 10 best. Well, there was actually several YouTube videos that I saw, but like that's why I started messing around with the shaders because of the transition moves, and I was like, oh, what's the shader business? And now using Nvidia Broadcast, you can do some creative things.
Yeah.
Creative things.
And the green screen effect is really good for what it is. I mean, obviously there, like you saw, like your bun go in and out, and there's some artifacting, but honestly, it's as good as it's gonna get for like, free. And I mean, I don't know. I just think it's really cool that we're starting to get, now that everybody's kind of transitioned to work from home, or streaming's really had an uptick. People like trying to do like streaming and content creation since coronavirus hit. We're starting to get some really awesome software and hardware out from these companies, which I just think this. I haven't played with it yet. I was supposed to this week.
Yeah, but you just didn't, which really upset me, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I didn't because I was trying to get it on my my room one, and it didn't work.
So basically, you did no research.
No, I just went and I downloaded it, said I couldn't. I'll be like, it was right before the show actually, and I was like, I'll look into this.
Why didn't you download it earlier?
I have it downloaded on this one.
I told you how simple it was to use, but like, look, this is just. This took me 2 seconds to do, but like, now I'm watching. This is a YouTube video, right? And I'm in it, and this is totally using. I mean. Right there's some flashing going on. You see that?
Yeah. Well, just don't.
But
do
like,
that.
if I don't have my hands up there, that's pretty good. I mean, that's
spot on. That's like like a regular green screen.
This is really good. Like, I could for sure use this to. Sorry, I'm trying to frame myself in your shot. I can for sure use this to, like, if I wanted to stream video games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. 100%.
And now I don't have to set up some ridiculous green screen behind me, and have Paula like mad about it, because like I can see her getting mad.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. It looks really, like, the fact that it looks the way it does right now, and your background's crazy. Like, it's not an easy background.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff going on, and it's like I'm moving my chair around too, and it's how does it know the chair is part of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where like the witchcraft stuff starts coming in, where it's like, how does it know that the chair, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm moving.
I'm super impressed by it, dude. Like, just from everything that you've showed me before the show.
This comes free if you have the right graphics card. Oh, I also got a 2080 Super.
What's up?
I mean, I didn't get it Andy got like a 3080, so he was like, "Do you want to use this 2080 for now?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, my P4000 suck." So that was things go a lot smoother. I played Flight Simulator, everything set to ultra, and only took the card to 70%.
And you fly over your house?
Oh no, man, I'm not there. I need to get like a flight stick and stuff. I'm working on that.
I don't think it's a flight stick. It's a steering wheel, right? You got a
Where's
steering wheel. That's good enough.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you can fly in there with the steering wheel.
What was I doing that on? Huh? I don't remember where I had set everything up on. Maybe that. No. All right. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh,
shameless promotion.
Where am I? Fuck.
I can't believe people. I said it before. I can't believe people listen to this podcast. Not a lot. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Not a lot. But the people who do seem to be really into it.
I'm glad.
And we appreciate you.
Know what I mean? But yeah, Nvidia Broadcast. Wow, it's so cool. Nvidia. Is that what it's called? Is it really Nvidia?
Nvidia. Who says Nvidia?
I don't know. I feel like I always have.
I mean, I'm just doubling down. I thought you were correct when you corrected me. But I like to double down when I'm wrong. You said it's Nvidia. And I said, no, it's Nvidia. I had no idea. I have no idea what it's called.
Should we pull up the video really quick where they announced the latest graphics card? And try to scroll around till we see
it's gonna be fun. Just 20 minutes.
You know what I mean?
I bet you there's something out there.
I'm sure. Oh, also, I mean, just so you guys all know how I'm doing this, I'm using OBS's virtual camera to connect to Discord so that I can mess around with the camera and do fun, like switching the background and stuff. Although you can do it with just using Nvidia Broadcast to a Discord call. You can go into the settings I was gonna say, man, I wish there was a way to show you, but there really is. It's very simple.
Or
You
you
want me to
work
pull
on
it
that
up, or
real
is it
quick.
too much? Am I
You
doing
know-
too much now?
No. You can pull it up. I mean, this is why people listen to the show. We get into the fucking nooks and crannies of everything super nerdy. Like, we'll talk
Yeah, let
about
me see.
Philips Hue lights for 30 minutes on a podcast.
Well, I think we have a couple whole episodes about Hue lights display capture.
love this show
What am I
so
looking
much.
for?
All right, here we go. Ready for this? While you're looking for that? Let's
Yeah.
see. Why is the intro so long? You know what I mean?
And I want
I don't know.
4 slots of K80 Nvidia GPU. That's a
Yeah, fuck you.
Nah.
What do you? He definitely just said it the way I said it.
Oh, look.
Buy a whole bunch of these things. Unless you buy a whole bunch of these things. So
What the hell?
Nvidia isn't going to cut 8% share of the
Nvidia.
market. Nvidia
He's
isn't
saying
gonna cut
Nvidia. It's
It's
Nvidia. It's
Nvidia.
not Nvidia.
Confirmed. Let's score the point for Mike, though. You know what I mean?
Cheeks. You know what I mean? That's 5 for me. Zip for him. Zip.
I don't think that's true at all.
We'll see how long it keeps that Samsung phone. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Especially with the news we got today. Before we go on to that, let me just turn this on here.
Yeah, show us what's going
Okay.
on, Big Kev.
Is it flipped? Is it flipped? The orientation's flipped, isn't it? All right. So I'm going to do this backwards so it looks the right way on your guys' screen. You see that? All right. So you just go into the camera right here. You can select what your source is. You have 4 options: background blur, background replacement, background removal, and auto frame. If you go to background replacement, you can add an image there for whatever you want your background. You can have it be, I don't know, sunny California coast. And then you can do that without
know where
needing
you're
to use OBS. What?
Nothing. I just didn't know where
Without-
you could go with that.
Oh, I was going nowhere with it. Jinx, I was going
It seemed like you
nowhere.
were setting up a joke there, but
Nah, none of that business. Yeah, I mean that's for smarter men than me.
yeah.
Anyway, so I'm just saying, like, this is if you have a RTX card, download this bad boy, and you can even use it for Zoom calls for work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, especially I mean Zoom's green screen is terrible. Like their auto green stuff. I mean it's pretty good for what it is, but this is much better.
I feel like the one I was using beforehand, Chroma Cam, I think it was called. Let me see. You know what? I deleted it from this computer.
You're like never.
It
again.
worked. Well, I had no need for it anymore. It worked fine. You've seen it before, right? Little Kev,
yeah,
bottom of the
mhm,
screen.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It wasn't bad. It was very taxing on the CPU, and we have a powerful CPU. It alone did something between 7 and 10% CPU usage, which doesn't sound like a lot, but OBS normally recording and streaming at the same time hits about 10%. That's how much CPU usage it used to do, but it's gone now.
It's a ton.
Mhm.
I don't know. Sorry, I was trying to think. Is there anything else that you were playing with? That's primarily been it, right? You lost your Pixel Buds.
Fuck. Why'd you bring it up?
I mean, I feel like the audience should know, you know? And like, you
yeah.
didn't just lose one like a normal person. You lost
No, well, here's the
one
thing, here's
and
the
a
thing.
case.
Here, look, can I
The
explain?
hardest thing to
Can I
lose.
explain? That's your opinion. You know what I mean? I don't know the facts. No, I do know the facts. You don't know the facts. That's what I meant to say. So here's what happened. I took my dog out for a walk. I bought new pants. I'm not wearing them right now, but I felt really good about them. Some good pants. I don't know if you know this. I wear my pants until they're about to fall apart. I had a hole that was about that long over my pocket.
Yeah, but it's
You know?
over the pocket.
People could see
That
my
doesn't count.
underwear. Huh?
I said it's over the pocket. That doesn't count. It basically blends in.
Yeah, the pocket did this thing where it like kind of scoot up as I moved around because I'm heavier set, so the thighs really adding a lot of friction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm well aware.
So that everyone could see my me undies, and like I have colorful me undies. You know what I mean? These ones that I'm wearing around are orange with cacti all over them. So it's. And the only time I'm interacting with anyone on this like is when I'm taking Cecil to the park, where I have my hair up in a bun and like a
Your ripped
dog
jeans.
tied around my waist. It's a shocking sight. So, anyways, I bought new pants. I was really excited. Went out for the first time with them, strutting my stuff, having a good time. as I left my house, grab my little headphone case, pop it open. It makes a really nice noise. Pop one in my ear, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave the other one out so that I can listen to Cecil. I'm trying to get him to sit at like every street. Like as we cross the street, I want him to understand he's got to sit down and wait for me. So I close it, put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
Then I walk to the dog park. Dog park, about half a mile away. When I get to the dog park, it's not in my pocket. At some point on that walk, I dropped it. I then like fucking rushed back, retraced my steps, got my car, retraced them again. They're gone. At some point, I dropped them. I think somebody picked them up, and that's it.
You did not feel them. You didn't feel that you put it in the wrong hole.
They were new pockets, so I don't even know. Maybe I didn't put it deep enough, and it just kind of popped up. The other thing is Cecil's leash is I have like a belt that I wear that's got hooks, like 2 hooks on it, and I hook it onto that. What are you saying? Oh my god! It's so much more functionally better. Yeah. Does it rub against my pocket sometimes? Maybe that's what popped it out, and I just didn't feel it. I don't know. To me, honestly, there's a huge disappointment that like it would make so much sense for like the Pixel Buds to make like a beep when they get disconnected, or for your phone to be like, oh hey, you just disconnect your headphones. You know, I'd have no problem ignoring that, be like, oh yeah, all right, cool. And then, but one day being like, but I'm wearing my headphones, and then I touch it. If you go, Google has a Find Your Device app.
Yeah.
And my headphones are in there, but of course, it pings the one headphone that I still have.
No, for real?
Yeah.
That's
it
upsetting.
Doesn't ping the bass because the bass, huh?
That's upsetting.
Yeah, because there's no way to charge this guy. Like I'd be able to survive with just one, but you try connecting a USB to that. You know what I mean?
You can figure it out. You can figure it out. You could solder something together.
I mean, but you don't want to. You know what I mean?
Crafty man.
I'm bummed about it. So I don't know. I guess I'll have to buy another pair.
A Cat 6 cable, plug it right into the outlet, just the one hole, and then you touch it to that.
I do have this cable that I was just holding that might help me.
Plug that other end of that right into the outlet, the socket outlet.
Right? And then you're good to go.
Into the hole.
So bummed.
That is a bummer. Well, I'm sorry about your tech.
Guess what I'm using now that we're talking about this?
The Jabras?
Fucking these monstrosity.
What happened to your Jabras?
No, I'm not using the Jabras. I gave them my little brother, remember?
No, but that was dumb of you. Ask for him back.
I don't know. He never uses them. I'm too used to the Pixel Buds now. Like the functionality of lowering and raising the volume, pausing.
Yeah, you're right. The ones that you have in your hand are the closest to the Pixel Buds.
Yeah, so these are I believe they came with the Pixel 3. No, I gotta cover my face. Is that working?
No, it's not.
There it is. It's good face detection. So if I don't cover my face. So
God damn it.
Well, you see what I mean? It's gonna recognize my face.
Yeah.
I guess I put them in the same. So these are the headphones that came with the Pixel 3 XL. They're just utter crap.
Yeah, it's hard to go back. It's hard to go back to wired.
Let's go back to it. No, come on.
Just hold it next to your face. I think we've seen it.
You see what's going on?
Yeah, I see what's going on.
The wire goes through the headphone and then sticks out, and that's what keeps it in your ear. This little top part of the wire.
That's a dumb design.
It's the stupidest design. Also, it's similar to the Pixel Buds in shape, and so I keep touching them and nothing happens. It's so sad.
Oh man, we've all had that. The best and easiest to find were the Bose. Like when you lost the Bose ones, the stupid ones you used to make fun of me for having.
No, like that was still a proximity thing. Like if you weren't close to them, there was no they make a ringing noise, right?
Yeah, you could do that. Well, also they have the GPS tracker on.
Connected to them, but without the phone.
I mean, you have your phone, right?
Yeah, I'm saying they still have to be paired via Bluetooth to like actually get them to ping.
I don't know if that's necessary. I mean, yes and no.
The other thing is when the case is closed, it's off, right? So even if like unless it fell and opened and I was there to connect, like I wouldn't be able to get them to make, because they also do a ringing noise.
Yeah, you have a very particular predicament where it was inside the case.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Well, that's a bummer.
I think I'd be able to hear it, but I guess not.
I haven't been playing with anything new this week. Unfortunately, I actually just got the Elgato Wave. Did you talk about the Elgato Wave when you had it? Yeah, right. You did talk about it.
You got a Wave? The
Yeah.
Wave 3?
Mhm.
I
Sponsored. Watch our shows. We got an Elgato guy.
do we really?
No.
Yeah, no. But like, did I not offer you several Elgatos?
No.
I definitely offered you a Wave 3.
No. You didn't.
Literally like 2 weeks ago when we were like right after the show.
You didn't. But
Yes.
it's okay. No.
And
No.
you're
No.
like, I don't think it'll work.
No. You
I was like, all right.
definitely didn't. But it's okay. You don't have to. You never had to.
I'm just saying, like, why don't you return it? I still have some.
We'll talk. For sure we'll talk. But yeah, so I got a couple things. I got an older MSI actually. I don't know if anybody remembers this. The Vortex was a big deal when it came out about 3 years ago.
Luckily,
No, I love it. I love the look of it. I actually think I got it up right here still. Yeah, I do. Yeah, look at it. It's beautiful.
That thing. It looks like it's the helmet of some Black Knight.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm into it. And I like the compact
I
size.
guess.
I like the compact tabletop size, you know what I mean? Especially for the room, the way
Is it going to be
I have the room set.
table?
Yeah. Yeah,
Huh.
it is. It's pretty. I enjoy. I don't enjoy it. I haven't used it quite a bit yet, but I got it for a really, really good price. And I was gonna be building a PC anyway, so this is just kind of holds me over until I have the funds to actually assemble a whole PC instead of doing it piece by piece. Because we had the AMD just had a conference not too long ago announcing their new processors and graphics cards. Correct. Right?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm asking / telling.
No,
you.
yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, why isn't that in the news? You know what I mean?
I just thought about that right now when we were talking about the
sure.
PC upgrade. But to be honest, I didn't see first of all, The Verge dropped the ball, Engadget dropped the ball. I didn't see shit about AMD's.
Don't blame other people because they're not reporting on it.
They're not
like,
reporting
you
the
know
news.
That the event happened.
No, you're right, 100%.
Well, here's the thing. I don't understand AMD cards at all. So the other day I was hitting up Imran. I was like, hey, man, could you use the 2080 Super? And he was like, yes. No, wait. It was more like, hey, what's your graphics card? And he responded with, like, it's a Radeon 4680 or 460 or something. And I was like, is that as good as the 2080? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, I don't know either. Some light Googling, the 2080 is much better. But yeah, so I don't know any, like, aside from Ryzen chips, which have always intrigued me, you know?
Honestly, that's what I was going to build my PC with, was a Ryzen 9. Because it's better for streaming. It's more optimized. It's more optimized for things like OBS. So that's why I was going to go with it. Like, if you everything I've read on it, that is the creator chip, essentially.
Yeah. No. You're 100% right. It's also more affordable and more bang for your buck. You know what I mean?
Now, but also, I'm glad I'm not building my PC right now piece by piece, because Nvidia's ARM acquisition, it hasn't gone through, but it's on their official blog that they are going to acquire them, which I think is a weird.
Well, I mean,
move.
they're now like talking to like Europe or something to get approval to make sure it's not a monopoly or some shit.
So if that happens, I mean, we got 3 chipsets.
It doesn't look great for that, just so you know.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look great for that. But if that goes through, though, we have Ryzen sets, we have Intel sets, and then we have Nvidia ARM chips.
That's not how you say it. You know that's not how you say it. We just found out. We
Double
watched
down,
the video,
folks.
remember?
People love it when you double down. They don't get mad at
yeah,
all.
I guess.
I'm trying to find the news on this fucking.
I'm not saying. Are you sure there was an event?
Yeah, there was an event.
I don't think there was an. Oh,
There's
fuck!
100%.
I bit my lip.
Zen 3 Ryzen 5000 processors. Got it. All right, so I'll add that into the news.
Why? Like, I don't understand why it was so hard to find this information.
I couldn't find it anywhere, man. Oh, well, no. For some reason, this took me to The
Gamer.
Verge. But... but whatever.
So
We'll move on.
it's-
But if you're here and you're watching Tech Fever, you're probably like, there's another event happen, and I've been waiting, how long? Fucking 30 minutes for these fucks to talk about it. Apple
Do you think it's the thumbnail?
just had their event. And we finally got the announcement of the iPhone 12, which we all expected to happen. Oh, whatever. I missed the segment, the intro segment, whatever.
Yeah, you got to do it now.
Let's talk some tech, Kevin.
That's not what it is.
You ready to talk some tech?
I think you say news, don't you?
No. Do not say news.
Really? Talk some tech. Wow.
Yeah.
I do not listen. Yeah, let's talk about it.
So Apple officially announces the iPhone 12. Again, if you're watching or listening, this is recorded very late at night. I'm very tired, so I'm sorry if the show's a shit show.
Don't give them excuses. You're trying your best.
I am. I'm struggling right now. But
It's just not that good. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys.
did you watch this event at all? I'm sure you didn't.
I did not. No, you're right. I don't respect Apple.
I was able to watch this one, and let me tell you what. First of all, Apple spends an absorbitive amount of money on their press conferences, like this virtual
And
shit.
it shows. They make good press conferences.
It's millions of dollars for the production that they put on. Like, straight up millions of dollars. It's ridiculous. Like, the horse, did you watch anything on it?
Did you say there was a horse?
Yeah. Did you watch the... Hold on. Oh, let's see. If
No,
can
I
pull it
didn't
up.
watch any of it.
First impressions, though, before I kind of get into the specs and then, like, my impressions as well. What do you think so far from what you've read on the actual specs of it and how not exciting this phone is?
Whole lot of options. Whole lot of options. It's interesting, and I don't know. Cool. I feel like this is really them giving people what people want. So that's cool. There's no negatives there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the biggest jump in a camera phone we've seen. I'm trying to find.
Yeah,
the
but I
horse
feel like
here.
we're already up real high with camera phones. You know what I mean? You're not beating the Pixel's camera phone. No one ever has.
No,
no
this
one ever will.
is 1,000% would beat it.
No one knows. You know what I mean? We'll see comparisons when they come out with their LiDAR.
We will, and I think that's the biggest piece of news from the conference, aside from like the OLED screen and the prices in the Mini. I mean, I just named off a bunch of things that are big, but honestly, the LiDAR I think is the most exciting thing about it because honestly, a lot of high-end cameras don't even use this. They're still using the IR sensor for lighting. So the fact that the iPhone 12 will have LiDAR, which essentially they announced
Hold on. The iPhone 12 won't have the LiDAR. The iPhone 12 Pro will have the LiDAR.
Correct.
Just the iPhone Pro 12, right? iPhone
Correct.
12
Yes.
Pro.
So is no longer. So the iPad Pro is no longer the only device that was capable of LiDAR. The iPhone 12 Pro models will ship with LiDAR scanners of their own. LiDAR technology, light detection and ranging, bounces pulses of light off of objects in the environment and measures their distance based on how long it takes for the light to reflect back. It's a lot like radar, but with lasers instead of radio waves.
I mean, that sounds cool when you put it in a sentence like that, but
it's extremely impressive technology, and I think it's going to make it like night and day. Because, like I said, a lot of like if you get buy an A7 Mark III right now, it still has an IR sensor on it. Like, not a ton of cameras use LiDAR, so.
What does it do again? I don't know.
Basically sends a bunch of lasers out, right?
Yeah. Okay, but like I get that part. I got it. You said lasers like 10 times. What
For
does it
low,
do, though?
so for AR stuff, which who cares? But AR stuff, it makes it like super easy to move virtual shit around. I don't know. They showed that off a lot.
Great.
But primarily for low lighting photography and video.
Does it add light?
No, it's able to give you it gives you better depth in your photos in terms of with the chip that's on the actual iPhone. But no,
Okay.
IR is used in lower light to be able to help with the actual picture itself. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but
I just don't understand what it's. I understand it's making it better. I'm saying how.
Hold on, let me get this up right here.
Like it knowing where the focus is that what it is? Because I it's not doing anything to like bring up the brightness of the photo, right? It's just telling it where the depth is, right?
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Anyways, this thing's $1,000 before trade-in. That's the Pro. So there's the Pro and the Pro Max at $1,100 and $1,000. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah, you're right. But here's the thing. That photo better be way damn better than the $800 Pixel camera.
Yeah, again, nobody likes the Pixel, the newer Pixels. I feel like this is going to be a immensely better camera on it because you can shoot RAW with it.
I didn't hear them say you can shoot RAW with it.
You can shoot RAW with it, HDR, Dolby Vision. You can shoot Dolby Vision right there on your phone.
Well, all right, good. It sounds like you guys got a great camera coming.
What do you say, you guys? I'm not in an Apple ecosystem anymore.
You're not gonna switch back? Win you over?
No. I'm gonna hold on.
You're not gonna snap that little phone in half?
Maybe, who knows? We'll see where I'm at in a year, and see what new tech's out in a year. But the iPhone 12 has an OLED screen. Same with the 12 Pro. About 12,000 nits, so it supports Dolby Vision, HDR10, HLG, and the glass is coated with what Apple describes as ceramic shield for better durability when dropped. Water resistance has also been improved.
Shit.
What was that?
I said that the ceramic coating is supposed to make it like 4 times stronger than their last phone. That's really impressive. There's a new type of Gorilla Glass out. Have you heard of this?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's always, I feel like every year there's a new Gorilla Glass out.
I know, but like this one's supposed to be really like a big jump. We talked about it when it came out. It was with some phone. It doesn't matter. I thought we did. Maybe we didn't. I wonder how close this is to that. Oh shit! The 12 megapixel wide cameras drops down to 1.6 aperture.
Yeah,
that's pretty big, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like the specs on this is immensely impressive, and you get, again, you've had this on a lot of phones for a long time, but you have complete control over the picture. Like it's weird because Sony gets shit for like going after, it's a niche, like going after the photography people like that. But then you see someone like Apple does it and it sells phones, like, you know? So it's weird that they get knocked for it. But yeah, it shoots in RAW and you're able to have complete control over the ISO, the shutter speed, like an actual camera. You know, it's not just all auto bullshit that we've gotten on iPhones for the last, 12 years, even though it's a good camera. This gives you a lot more control like the Sony phones do, like an actual camera does. So there's a couple improvements there, especially with the OLED screen. That's a nice touch. Obviously, from going from LCD to OLED is pretty big. But I think it's super cool that you can shoot in Dolby Vision.
I mean, that sounds like crazy.
It's awesome. I mean, you can
that's
shoot.
Wild shit. What do you mean? It's shooting Dolby Vision? What?
Yeah, and you can shoot. And the RAW is huge as well. They're working with getting that supported on things like Premiere, obviously, because it's not just like regular RAW. It has to be like Apple's version of what RAW is.
Right.
Still the notch. Notch is still annoying to me at this point.
You don't like it?
I just hole punch. Like after having a hole punch, I want a hole punch.
Now, here's something I didn't hear anything about. It's still Face ID?
Looks
like it is.
It still does Face ID.
No thumbprint.
No, so that's what the article actually brought up.
Bummer.
This one isn't
Bummer.
going to have the technology that's in the iPad one, where there's a thumbprint on the power button. We'll eventually get there. You know what I mean? It takes a little while. Look how
What do you
long.
mean we?
You're right. What do I mean by we?
Yeah,
You know?
they'll get there.
It's hard to it's hard to break old habits. You know what I mean?
You're a little green alien now, my friend.
Give me 1 second too.
He's not an android. He's not an alien. He's an android, right? He's an android, right? He's
Who's
not
an
an
android?
alien. What?
Who'd you say was an android? Oh, me.
Yeah, I said little green alien, but he's an android. He's a little green android. He's a green robot.
He looks like
He's
an
not even an
alien.
android.
I feel like it's bad branding. Because he does look like an alien.
No, but I mean, he looks like a robot. But it's funny because now that I'm thinking of it, android specifically means that you look like you're trying to look human, and that thing does not look human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does look like an alien. You're right.
Exactly
right.
like an
I'll answer
alien.
that. Well, okay, chill out. Don't get too excited. But if anyone's keeping track, that is 6 Kevin.
Sorry, I'm trying to
No,
figure out
this
this.
was- you know what I mean?
Get the official news on the LiDAR too, which I think I have something here. So give me a second, full time.
So yeah, I'm looking up the definition. Control X, define, Android. Because I think it's not images. That doesn't help me. A robot with human appearance. Okay, yeah. So the green android is a terrible android. Like that doesn't look like a human at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what I'm telling you. Bad
There's
branding.
no way that
Another
anyone
Google
like
fuck
that,
up.
that's weird naming. Interesting. Now I'm seeing an image here where they have. Hold on, I'll bring it up. How do I bring this up? Man, switch to. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and then I can turn it on. Oh, hey.
All right, so yeah, I was right. LiDAR.
Oh, I'm in the middle of something
Sorry.
here. So you see that there is clearly the droid. All right, one R2D2. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
100%.
Android, because I guess he looks like a human. But still, this seems like a robot. This is probably still a droid, right?
No, he's an android. He's
No,
human. It's
that's
human
not
like.
human enough.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I used to walk this guy's dogs. Oh, wait, hold on.
I love
That
how you're
dude,
just gonna
Eric
drop
Schmidt.
that on everybody. I mean, I know
What?
it, but I said I like how you just dropped that on everybody.
I didn't drop. What do you mean?
I used to walk this guy's dogs.
Yeah.
Just gonna
But
leave
this
it
is
at that.
saying, like, this guy right here.
It's an alien android. It's
But
an
then that's not an android. Because android, the AN refers to the human. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
weird.
It is weird.
Oversight.
It is
Oversight.
a huge oversight, and one I think, frankly, needs to be addressed.
I'll tweet about it.
But yeah, so basically in this article that I'm reading here, that LiDAR could deliver photos with a deeper sense of depth. So essentially,
Great.
giving you more of that HD. What do you say right on?
No, I didn't say right. I said great. I said great. Like,
Well, I mean, depth.
you're gonna have
is
them deep
every-
photos.
Yeah, I mean that's everything in
But here's the
photography.
thing. Here's the thing. Why do you think that professional grade cameras aren't using LiDAR and instead they're still using infrared?
It's new tech, man. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. I don't think it's a thing about new tech. Maybe that plays a part, but I think it's more that I'm sure that infrared works fast enough for it to be cheap, like it be the cheaper option they go with. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like the LiDAR would probably make autofocus just a little bit faster.
A lot faster.
Just a little bit faster.
A lot faster.
Maybe. No, I doubt it. I don't know.
Well, and it's
'Cause
also
what is it?
it's
You always
also
talk
going to
about
help.
Sony cameras being super fast. So like, look at that. Oh, it's got the face detection. It can't see. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
face
well,
detection.
also like what you said with a lot of the auto settings are going to be a lot faster, like you're saying as well. But it's going to give you a greater sense of depth and within the photo, which is a big deal because it gives you that kind of like HDR effect, you know? Like that's the big
Fast,
thing.
dude.
That's what's in. So yeah, I just confirm I was not wrong on that.
HDR effect, just so you know, is a lighting thing, not a.
Well, also the
A
LiDAR
blur.
sensor is provided by Sony, from what I'm reading right here. Looks like it's.
I didn't
Sony
bring this up, but Paul got me some blue light glasses. Find that blue light, you know.
Those look like why those style? I don't
know.
understand why she got you John Lennon blue glasses, blue light glasses.
Well, they have to fight the blue light, you know, so they have to have a tint of blue. What else? What's with this MagSafe stuff? Everyone keeps saying MagSafe, but I don't know what that is.
Well, they invented it with their MacBook chargers. You know how it's like magnet, like it kind of clicks in.
Okay,
So,
I know what that is. Yep.
So essentially,
I've always liked that feature. It's cool.
They added it on the back. It's basically like a circular magnet on the back where basically you can just, clip it into like Apple Mag accessories essentially. So like wireless chargers to keep it there. So it's not like easily moved or like, exactly where the thing is. It clips right into the wireless charger. Because, sometimes on a wireless charger, I know I do it. I set it down and I move it around, try to find the magnet.
Everyone does.
Yeah. So I don't think it's anything revolutionary. Also, their cases have like a magnet, so it snaps right into the case too. Cool.
Also, they have the wallets, right? I was trying to get you to the wallets, but you didn't get there on your own.
No, I needed some help. I needed help.
Did you see the wallets?
No, I didn't see the wallets.
You want me to show you? I can show you. It's just one too many steps. See, there it is. It's the MagSafe wallet. You see that?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've had those forever on phones.
That didn't seem safe, right?
No, I wouldn't trust a magnet to hold the wallet. I mean,
hold your
they have
wallet.
those ones where
Also-
it's stick on. They have the stick on ones. Like, why do you need to spend? I'm sure this fucking thing is gonna be like $100 when you can just buy like a $20 one that has the.
No, I could see this being 60. It doesn't seem safe, and also aren't magnets bad for your credit cards?
That's out of the frame. Sorry,
What?
that's out of
Oh
the frame.
shit,
on
my
the thing.
bad. My bad. I'm
forget
sorry.
that's
I
there.
should
No,
have.
no,
I
you're
should
good,
have
you're good.
noticed that.
There we go. For people watching, it's just
There
a
it is.
little demonstration on what it is.
Yeah, if you're listening, it's a floating iPhone, and then a case, and then this magnet wallet thing, and they all separate, just floating in space. It's pretty dope. You should turn on the YouTube video and check this out.
I'm gonna be
Some weird
honest.
shit.
If you chose this episode to listen, you fucked up. This has been a bad episode if you're listening.
Dumb fuck. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. I like this feature for the wireless chargers. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and then the cases too. Like I like having that
I
like
don't know.
tactile
Does it
feedback
matter?
where like clips in. I don't know, it's cool.
The thing
Look.
is about my case is not being held by the back. It's being held by all the sides. Because it has to go over to give that protective layer, right? So when it lands,
Yeah.
it doesn't hit the glass. Unless maybe it lands on tile and then you're fucked. Just fucked.
You know what else this will probably have? Like the car mounts. They'll probably have one for the car
for
mounts
sure.
too.
But here's the thing. They probably won't sell a car mount. You know what I'm saying?
No, they will.
I don't think so. I
Yeah,
think this is
100%.
one more of those situations where it's like the Apple charger thing, like the charging pad, where they're like, they're just not gonna do it. Did they add a wireless charging station?
No, not in the box, and you're also not getting. What do you mean add? Like that you get in the box?
Can you buy a wireless charger for your phone now?
Yeah. They demonstrated it.
But are they selling it?
Yeah, it's
Or
only
is it a third party?
it's them selling it, but it's it's the one with the watch thing too. You can't buy it standalone.
Oh, so it
From
comes
what it
with a
looks like.
watch
Yeah,
attachment too.
Correct.
But also, does that work for like? Can you just charge two? Like you put your phone in your wife's phone? Not you. You're not married.
No, it's small enough. It's too small. I would think. I don't know.
Oh.
I would have to see. But,
Stop guessing, dude. It's embarrassing.
no, but it's small. If you look at it, it's a small little connection point. So I would imagine.
I
you
don't know
can't-
what it looks like. You were supposed to show me. I'm looking at it now. I'm just seeing the phone one. Apple Watch magnetic dock. No, these are just watch essentials.
Also, real quick, I want to touch on the HDR before we move on, but that it shoots in, just because I think this is some pertinent tech or information. Apple's justifying a professional label on the iPhone 12 Pro. They did like a whole video about like people shooting movies with it, which is just not practical. And Pro Max by adding a string of camera features. Both of the new high-end iPhones will be the first smartphones to record in Dolby Vision HDR. You can capture footage at up to 60 frames per second with rich highlights and shadows that will stand out on Dolby Vision compatible displays like some TVs. Of course, you can play and edit those videos on the device as well. You'll have an incentive to spring for an iPhone 12 Pro series if you prefer photography too. Apple's introducing Pro RAW image processing pipeline that like conventional RAW, promises you more control over your photos without affecting quality like you get with HEIF or JPEG. Long exposure shots tweaks color balance and otherwise likes to finesse pictures before sharing them. This may be your preferred format. Pro RAW is coming later this year to the iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone Pro Max, and it will be edible in other apps going forward. Apple clearly is determined to scoop up creatives and enthusiasts with these new tools that might give them an edge, which I think clearly this is going to be, when this comes out, at the time, this is going to be the best camera on a phone. But it comes at a price.
I mean, only time will tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, especially with Google not doing a flagship this year.
I mean, they nailed it already. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So check out the thing that I sent you. It's a MagSafe charger. I don't know what the hell you were talking about, but this seems like this is the wireless charger that Apple is selling.
Well, the ones that they're doing aren't live yet.
I mean, this seems like
this is the Apple Watch one.
What?
This is the Apple Watch one.
No,
yeah.
I don't think so.
No, 100%. This is the Apple Watch one.
No, you're just saying that.
No, that is the Apple Watch one. I don't know how much clearer I can make it. Yes, it is.
This is the regular one.
No, it's not. This is for Apple Watches. This fuck doesn't know. You know what I mean, guys?
The mag charger for iPhones, Apple Watches, and wireless charging cases for AirPods. This charges everything. Look. Scroll up, right there, middle left.
Where?
No, down.
Okay. Anyway,
too high. You're going too high. Go back.
Going back to the news, Google's $130
I'm
Nest.
trying to get to 7 today. 7 mil on this guy. Got him again. He saw the.
It looks exactly like it though.
Coward.
No, I see it. It's right.
Okay, I'm sure it does. Just admit you're wrong to the kids. There it is, charging right there.
Right here.
Fucking
You're right.
asshole.
I was wrong. It looks exactly like the Apple Watch one though.
Great, yeah. Totally.
But no, I saw they showed one off in the conference. I don't know if they're selling it then.
Quick thing, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Bunch of people are already making cases for this, right?
Not from what I've seen. I mean, I'm sure they are.
Oh yeah, a bunch of people are making cases. You can buy a case right now because they had the specs from the leaked shit.
Man, what if you made a bunch of cases and those leaks were wrong?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the risk. But it's the thing where they're so certain that they're not wrong. The problem is no one knew about this MagSafe shit. So I know what Lou Later, the Unbox Therapy people, they were like, oh yeah, we're manufacturing cases, but we didn't know about the MagSafe thing, so they don't.
That's a bummer.
Hopefully, it's you know what I mean? It's a tricky situation.
That's the risk you run.
I wonder how many people they fucked over by having this new feature.
So many. I mean, just wait.
People are trying to pivot.
Why couldn't they just wait?
Because people are. When you can pre-order phones in a week, right?
1 week and then it's out in 2 weeks, which Apple's master at. That's such a good way to just keep the hype going. They're really good.
I mean, I don't want to say 8 Kevin, 0 you, but I believe last week you were like, oh, I don't think we're going to see an Apple phone this year.
No, that's true. That's true. I did say that.
Guess that was wrong.
I hate you so much.
No, come on. I'm joking. I'm sure you're smart.
No, I love you. Next piece of news. Google's 100, so we can get away from the Apple stuff and me being wrong, because I don't want to stay on that too long.
You know what I'm talking about?
That is such a bad Voice mod. You can barely tell what you're saying. No,
I didn't even do that on purpose. My bad.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I thought
Oh
you
no,
did.
that was an accident. I hit the thing. iPad Mini or no, the Home Pod Mini.
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah,
Who the fuck cares? You're not
Yeah,
good
no
at
one.
home automation, Apple. You're not good.
Yeah.
It's the HomePod, which I feel like they've already given up on, but it looks like the Galaxy one, the Galaxy Home
Mm-hmm.
Mini with Bixby.
It also
Who the
kind of
fuck
looks
wants
like,
that?
doesn't it look like the Echo, the newest Echoes, round little ball?
Kind of, but it's smaller. From what I
Oh, is it?
understand. From what I understand.
Oh, you are the expert. You've proven that today. Also,
but
you
I
want to talk
think
about
all these companies.
the iPhone Mini?
I think all these companies. Oh yeah, sorry, fuck.
I feel like that seems like a pretty big one.
I'm off my game today.
No, I get it. Yeah, no, you don't have to make excuses. It's fine.
No,
It's a long
I
day.
do. And
work
then we
hard.
also got an iPhone 12 mini announcement. It is going to be 6.1 inch. Wait, no, 5.4 inch model. It's the same exact specs, just smaller size.
That's
Great.
pretty cool.
Sure. Who the fuck wants a smaller
People
phone?
are really into. I don't know. People are into that. Like, what's the new super cheap one? The SE. The SE sold super well.
Yeah, it's cheap. This is still going to be like.
Look, small phones is the new it phone. You know what I mean? I don't know why you got such a big phone. All of us have tiny phones. Get with the times, right, dude? No, but I think this is cool. Like, I mean, I don't like. You and I aren't the people buying the mini, but like, I think that it's weird. It's not even like, oh, it's just the iPhone 12, right? It doesn't
iPhone
have
12
its
mini.
own subcategory.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's the smaller iPhone 12 option. That's interesting. They have a lot of options for phones. Also, all the colors were really cool. The fucking gold looks fucking beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
The blue
I'm
looks
just not
sexy.
super stoked like on this. Like, again, like, yeah, it's gonna have a pretty fucking dope ass camera, to be honest. But
You keep talking about this camera. Like, I don't think the camera's gonna be as amazing as you think.
I think you're just jealous. Honestly, I think
I'm
that's
not
why
trying
you're
to shit on your
deflect
parade.
so
I'm
much.
just saying, like,
It's not
they
my
don't make great
parade. I
cameras.
don't
They
care
make
because
fine cameras.
I'm not excited by what Apple announced. Same thing with Google. I think that they did more than Google did, to be honest, on this announcement. But
I mean, clearly this year Google was like, "Hey, we don't need to worry about sales that much. Let's space them out super weirdly." I wish we could know what their like pre-COVID plans were. You know what I mean? Or like, were they really gonna put out the 4A in like June, May?
Yeah.
May is when they were gonna announce it, right?
what's
Put
going
it
to
out
be
in
interesting
June.
is see what next year looks like. What does next year look
Yeah.
like? Now that we all
Yeah.
know what the state of the world is, like, are we going to get earlier announcements like we usually do? And like earlier releases like we usually do? I'm interested to find that out. But the fact that this is coming around Christmas time, you know, like right before holidays, I think this is going to be big.
Oh shit.
Big in sales because
Dude,
I already see a lot of excitement around it online. But again, I'm not excited by it. It's not super exciting tech. What are you sending me?
There's so the iPhone 12, if you scroll down on the page, there's a section that shows you like the lidar like interpreting your living room.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
think
cool looking. I just wanted to see if you wanted to show the kids.
Yeah, I got it right.
But go slowly, go slowly. Look how fucking shiny that it looks so shiny. I think the gold option looks so cool. Also, the blue reminds me of some Star Trek lightsaber hilt shit. Right there. Well,
It's pretty cool, man. But like, again,
I just thought it looked cool. Will it make your pictures better? Probably not, you know?
again, you
whatever.
say that, but I don't think you know.
What?
Wouldn't it
I
be
mean,
cool to
nobody
shoot
knows.
shit in Dolby Vision though? Like, isn't that cool?
Okay, yeah. See, that is cool. But like, again, can I press a button and send it over to my TV?
I'm sure you can.
I'm not. I think that you need like an Apple TV or
You
something.
have it built
and
in
even
right
then,
into your
sure,
LG.
it's not-
Your LG TV,
What?
it's built right in.
Apple TV's
Yeah,
built in.
you just
my
download
LG
Apple
TV?
TV. Yeah, and AirDrop.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
If that's true, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I just don't believe you.
No, they're putting it everywhere now. I think yours, the C8s were the last round to get them. And
Wait,
it just
last
happened.
rounds to get them or
Yeah.
first rounds?
No, because obviously the new ones had it like at launch, and then they just now got around to implementing that into the older TVs, and
Oh, you're right.
And then Sony just got them, so now everybody's stacked with them.
Interesting. Okay. Well, so there you go. That actually does solve my problem of being able to watch it on a nice screen.
Yeah.
That can implement the Dolby. Does that mean
Talk to me.
you may have
dickhead.
said this earlier, but does the screen, the OLED, have the Dolby Atmos? But
Dolby Vision.
it only does HDR3, right?
No, it fully supports Dolby Vision.
What about HDR10? 10 plus?
No, I mean technically, but no, that's not what they're marketing it as. They're going Dolby Vision because
Right.
that's the better HDR. Nobody gives a fuck about HDR 10 plus and 10.
I mean, it's the free one. They don't have to pay licensing for that, right?
Yeah, but I think you have to pay not licensing fees, but to get it like certified HDR.
Sure.
But anyway, with that aside, it does Dolby Vision, which is the better HDR. So if it does that, I'm sure you could figure out how to actually master it in HDR. But who cares? Dolby Vision's become such a standard other than like Samsung TVs. You know?
Do Samsung TVs does it not support Dolby?
No. Yeah.
That's very disappointing to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big bummer for
Yeah.
anybody who's bought those. I thought I had more news than this, but it's all right. We ran long today. Google's $130 Nest thermostat features all new touch-based design. I do not like this one bit, Big Kev. So it's been 10 years since the Nest first launched its first thermostat, and it's become the most popular brand in connected home temperature control space. If you've seen one of its products, you'll recognize its distinctive puck-like shape and rotating edge controls. Now it's 10 years old, though. It's time for this thermostat to glow up. Google is launching the new Nest thermostat today at $130, and it features an impressively sleek, attractive makeover that will make the device look less like a bump on your wall and more elegant ornament. It's available in 4 colors: snow, sand, charcoal, and fog, and it looks significantly smaller than before.
Buffalo Blast.
Google was able to make the thermostat so much slimmer, in part because it got rid of the spinning wheel in the older models and replaced it with a touch-sensitive edge. Instead of rotating the frame around the device to adjust the temperature, you'll tap or swipe up and down alongside to interact with it. One of the things that stands out on the new thermostat's design is its mirrored display, which not only has a beautiful finish but also wakes up when you approach it to show you pertinent information like current indoor temperature, or target temperature, and whether if it's cooling or heating. Google uses the same Soli radar technology, as we all know, very popular. Is actually one of the things that sold the Pixel 4 to detect motion. That combines the data with your geofencing parameters to let you know if you left the house. With the new thermostat, Google is also introducing a redesigned controller view to make it easier to set a temperature. This is the first time you can control a Nest thermostat through the Home app, and it enables new tools like customizable schedules compared to the Learning thermostat, which currently offers automatic schedules. The quick schedule feature lets you set temperature profiles based off preferences. And then also it has a HVAC monitoring system in there as well. So if there's something
So that's
wrong,
cool. Yeah, it'll notify you.
yeah, and if there's something wrong, it will actually recommend people to come fix it out that are certified through Google. And they have a money back guarantee.
Now, you were yelling that you don't like this one bit.
I don't like the design of it. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Now that I'm
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
So here we are. Here they are.
Yeah, I hate it.
And
As a person that owns,
I like the wheel. I like the physical wheel as well.
yeah, I do too. I do not like when your only option is touch sensitivity. That worries me.
100%.
Something goes. Your mic's really in the way.
100%. What do you mean?
No, I don't know. It's just like it looks like
I'm
you're
adjusting
framing. It's
things.
just
I'm
really weird.
adjusting things. Don't worry about it. Keep talking.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I like having something physical that I can mash and press around. When things are going wrong. I also am not a big fan of really any of this. The design, I don't like. The fact that it's got a mirror look to it really upsets me. I don't like seeing myself. I don't need to be forced to see myself when I'm trying to change the temperature. I own the regular Nest thermostat, the gold one, because all my door handles are gold, and so it matches. This wouldn't work with that, so that's something difficult to handle. And then I have a Nest thermostat E on the second floor, and that one works fine. 130 is a very competitive price. I feel like the other ones, how much were they going for?
I just like the design of the old thermostats so much better,
Yeah. No, totally. Totally.
And yeah, I don't like the
Nothing
physical
wrong.
touch. Like I don't like touch
Yeah, look at
sensors
that.
on things.
So the E was going for 150, so it's even cheaper than the E. But I mean, it's also very close to the E in design. That's interesting. I'm not even seeing.
Kind of in terms of
120
the
on
slimness,
eBay.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the
How
mirror
much-
look either. Why go with the mirror look? Why would you make it mirror material?
Well, especially because the other one had the E was just white.
Yeah.
And then you can it would light up.
I get
So
that.
I think this is
but
to
that's
try
the cheaper
to
version.
feel more premium than that.
Yeah, but
go to
that's the
Best
cheaper
Buy.
version. I like having a full LCD display.
I do too. But I mean, this is the cheaper version. It's 130, and the Nest third generation is 250.
Yeah. But
Now, what boggles my mind, this really, really, I don't get it. Why is it being announced today? Or what was it, a couple days ago? This came out a couple days ago, right?
yes. Right? Yes.
Google just had an event.
That's
Why would they not
that's a
include
great
that?
fucking
This
point.
makes no sense. Why just put this piece of news out there? Why not put it in with your event?
It needed 2 more days. 2 more days to I mean not 2 more days. It took a week.
Yeah, it's so silly to me, and it just kind of really confuses me, and kind of makes me think what are the Google products people thinking? Because this would have been a cool thing to announce then, and 130, that's certainly better than it looks like the Nest thermostat E, normally $200, right now on sale. So there you get a little tech pick of the week or whatever for $129. Although that might not last because fake Black Friday is almost over. You know what I'm saying?
Also, in the beginning of the show, we usually have tech deals. I'm not doing it this week because everything's gonna change tomorrow. So there's that. I know you're a big Nest fan, so I thought I'd throw this in here. It's also interesting that we're getting an update for the more entry level thermostat. Also, good point that they didn't bring it up in their conference.
It's just weird. But the cool thing is all the added features are also coming to the other thermostats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Being able to add a schedule is cool. Although I really like the learning
home
feature.
app. You can adjust it through the home app, which I thought was a big deal.
I could always adjust through the home app.
Then
You know what I mean? Literally, I don't know if
Guess Engadget's fucking lying.
Right there. I gotta cover my face up again. See that?
Yeah, yeah, I see that.
That's the home app. I can adjust it.
Well, Engadget, fake news. Everybody go.
But no, I saw several people reporting that, and I don't know. Maybe I do go in there and I always check off, hey man, do any testing you want with me. I'll do anything for you.
Just make it better. They make my life easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a ton of news this week. So,
I mean, we just talked for like 2 hours.
yeah, no, I know, but we bullshitted like a lot of that. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
mean, like,
Today,
you don't have to preface it with like, oh, hey man, not a lot of news.
Also-
Only an hour and a half.
I'm also
actually.
gonna preference it with I'm fucking sorry. This has been a rough show.
I think we did great.
Yeah,
Remember-
you did great.
Give it the 5 stars or rate as high as possible, because it makes us look good.
Yes,
Really,
subscribe.
it's like an ego thing.
It is an ego
and-
thing.
Look at Cheeks. He needs it. You know what I mean? He's not getting a lot of wins outside of this.
No.
So go in there and give him the 5 checks, 5 stars, 5 little thumbs ups. And if you're gonna give him anything less, go fuck yourself. Get out. We don't want your review.
Kevin Coello. Truer words are never spoken. But yes, thank you for joining us on Tech Fever today. God, long show, and we really didn't talk about anything. But thank you
What?
for your
We talked about a
Nvidia.
lot. What are you talking about? We talked about iPhone for like fucking
Yeah, way
forever.
too long. God, I'm so off my game. today.
If you've got
I'm
critiques,
so
maybe don't
goddamn
give 'em
off my
on
game
this
today.
show, you asshole. You're so glad what?
No, I said I'm so goddamn off my game today. It's ridiculous. So
You're doing
incredibly
fine.
tired.
Your game is not as good as you think it is. Why would you go with gray, mint, white, and pink?
It's bad design, dude. Again, Google can't do anything
Here's
on their
the-
own. They buy companies, and if they just don't leave them the fuck alone, they get bad. That's what happens. Happened to you too.
I bet you the pink doesn't even match the pink from the new Wi-Fi pods.
No, it looks way more dull than that, right? It looks like it
Maybe,
matches the
I'm
new
looking
Nest
at-
speakers. Look, see that? Matches the Nest speakers that they just announced.
Oh, that's good. What is that giant plastic plate underneath? You seen that?
No. Oh yeah. Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Because well, actually, they both come with little plastic plates, but not that big.
Can you imagine if
They
they
are
sold
big.
it with that?
I mean,
that's how you
honestly,
would
I could
install it.
imagine it. I really could.
Well, thank you for joining us on Tech Fever this week. If you have a question for the show, send it into techfeverpodcast@gmail.com.
I thought you had a bunch of questions.
Yeah, there's no questions this week. A lot of questions last week. You know what I mean? Guess they forgot about us this week. You cowards. Subscribe
Fucking
on the
cowards.
YouTube. That's youtube.com/play everything. So if you only listen, and there's a lot of you who listen, if you only listen, now listen to me. This is very important to listen to me. If you only listen to the show, go over to youtube.com/play everything and fucking subscribe. I don't care if you watch anything on that channel, you know, but go subscribe if you appreciate it.
We'll cancel the show, you son of a bitch. We'll cancel. I swear to God, we'll do it.
Go-
If you don't subscribe right now, we'll cancel it.
Subscribe now. Cool. Thank you for doing that. And then now while you're at it, while you have your phone in your hand, go over to whatever podcast app you're using and rate it 5 stars. It's very important you listen to these instructions. Like Kevin said, we will cancel the show. I swear to God. It's this close. It's this close to happening. You can follow me at Cheeks_Junior on Twitter. Stay up to date on if the show's moving around. Typically doesn't, but if it does, and if I put out a poll for questions, you can be reminded there and stay up to date. Everything I do right here again on youtube.com/play everything. Subscribe. Fucking subscribe. And then Kevin Coello, who is now pixelated right now, you can go follow him at Kevin or Kinda Funny Kevin on Twitter. Follow everything he does over on youtube.com/kindafunny. His show goes live every Friday. Screencast, check that out. It's on Wednesday?
Well, I mean, just today.
All right, so this week it's Wednesday. Next week it's Friday. The week next, they'll probably not have it, and then it will be back to Friday. You can check that out. It's his entertainment podcast. Go support him there. And until next time. That didn't come in at all. We have the fever.